Hey there, Andrew here with South Appalachian weather, about 4 o'clock p.m. Eastern Daylight Time when I'm recording this on August 27th, 2026. Very bright outside here today, but not the case across our entire region. In fact, taking a quick glance at the maps, Doppler radar showing a few scattered showers and storms across northern and far western portions of the region over Gilmer, Fannin, parts of Cherokee County. But here's the thing. The reason I'm putting this briefing together is not really because of today, although we do technically have a marginal risk of strong to severe thunderstorms today. We also have a marginal risk for tomorrow, and that's why I wanted to put this briefing together. Because there's an old saying around our region, and when I say our region, I'm referring to Polk County, Tennessee, to Hayesville, North Carolina, down to Towns County, Georgia, and over to Gilmer County, Georgia. So Ducktown, Tennessee to Hayesville, North Carolina, down to Hiawassee, Georgia, and over to Ellijay. There's a old saying around this region that it doesn't rain on dust. And when I looked at the forecast today, really the interpretation of that saying is we'll have some isolated showers and storms today, but it's been really dry across the region over the last couple of weeks. And so things are going to have a difficult time to materialize. There has been some rain coming down across parts of Fannin and Gilmer counties. Already have picked up over an inch of rain in a couple spots today. But because we've finally gotten these showers and storms initiated, what that means is tomorrow there will be some fuel for stronger showers and storms to develop. And then on top of that, models are showing a weak mid and upper level impulse. And when I say that, basically it's a low pressure system that's not based at the surface, but is based in the mid and upper levels of the atmosphere. What that means is any showers or storms that develop tomorrow could have the potential to tap into that energy in the atmosphere and be able to develop and strengthen further than what we're seeing today. All of that comes down to me. While we don't know exactly where any isolated to scattered showers and storms may develop in particular tomorrow, there's no real way to tell exactly where anything may materialize tomorrow. Anything that does, though, is going to have the possibility to be a little on the stronger side, especially compared to what we've been seeing with this beautiful weather over the last couple weeks that's been relatively dry. So, here's where, again, we get down to brass tacks. What does that mean for you? And what does that mean for your activities tomorrow as we head into Friday? The main thing is going to be any storms that develop are going to have the potential, one, for lightning, which is always a major concern anytime you're around a thunderstorm, and for the possibility of some strong gusty winds, in particular from what are called wet microbursts. There's a lot of moisture in the upper levels of the atmosphere. That water has weight. So if a thunderstorm develops, that water coming down as that thunderstorm begins to dissipate could produce a microburst, and that means gusty winds. So that's really the primary concern. There could be a potential of some small hail, and when I say this, don't panic. The slimmest of slimmest chances of maybe an isolated tornado. I honestly almost hesitate to even mention that because it is an incredibly outlying chance, but there is a little bit of shear in the atmosphere, so that is always a possibility that we could see a thunderstorm begin to rotate. Again, I'm not anticipating that, but I do want to just shoot it straight. There's a ever so slight possibility of an isolated tornado in any pop-up thunderstorms tomorrow. But really, the main concern is more what we refer to as garden variety thunderstorms, that possibility of some strong gusty winds and the reality that they could mature and strengthen a little bit more than we're typically accustomed to seeing. So hopefully that all makes sense. The main thing, as I say so often, stay weather aware. Make sure you've got ways to receive warnings if anything does happen to pop up and go severe. That way you'll be covered. Phone apps are a great way, but NOAA Weather Radio, always a really good resource, be that one in your house or business, or if you're on the go, a portable weather radio. I've actually got I'll just go ahead and say it, a video coming together on the educational side of this channel that'll be coming very soon, hopefully, outlining NOAA Weather Radio and how all that works. So a little more details going to be forthcoming, but make sure you've got multiple ways to receive warnings if we do have any gusty winds. And again, there's always that possibility of some flood advisories or flash flood warnings that may be issued if we have that rainfall stack up in particular, areas that have already received a lot today, if they get a lot tomorrow, we could see those totals really start to stack up. As we head on into the weekend, drying pattern takes over. So really tomorrow is the biggest concern in quotes, as far as any strong to severe storms. So stay safe, stay weather aware. As always, we'll get through this. Not really too much of an alarming concern, but just wanted you to be aware that some of these storms tomorrow could be strong to possibly marginally severe as we head through our Friday.